Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And you're probably wondering, why am I coming live on this Tuesday morning, at least over here in the UK? Well, it's a long story, and we haven't got time for long stories. It's going to be a short story. I'm here, I'm live, I'm direct from somewhere across the universe. We're going to get into this short show on the other side of this music intro. Yeah, indeed, I'm live and direct from somewhere across the universe in cyberspace. Yes, that thing called the internet, at least. Anyway, welcome to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans across the world. Not across the world, but here in the UK. Now, I've got to give a special shout out to the Thursday night crew who went to the Emirates yesterday to see Arsenal women play against Wolfsburg women. Now, the result wasn't the result that we were all hoping for. Apparently, we lost. Arsenal women's lady lost. But a big shout out to these guys over here. So starting from the left, depending on how you're actually viewing this, Ange, the first lady of Cannon Fodder TV. I think it's Ricky as well. Emerson and Richard, guys, wonderful, wonderful, representing Cannon Fodder TV, CFTV. Again, there you go, guys, the Thursday night crew. Make sure that you do tune in. They will be giving their thoughts. The game, Arsenal women against a Wolfsburg women, a semi-final, second leg. Unfortunately, we just didn't get it over the line. As I understand it, I didn't see the game. I didn't see the game, but yes, I was out with family. I've always said family first and everything else. Actually, God, then family first, and then everything else has to follow it in that order there. But I am sure that they'll give us a good old show on Thursday night. I think it's 7:30, but I need to communicate with the crew. I think Ange, the host, the hostess with the mostess. But guys, representing. There you go, Cannon Fodder TV. Just creating a community and helping people to meet people, meeting people to help people, and so on and so forth. So well done, Ange, Ricky, Emerson, and to Richard, representing Cannon Fodder TV. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. I just love it. I just love it. But yeah, man. I think shall we get into the news segments? I think we better get into the news segments. But I just thought I'd say that, giving a shout out to my peeps, my peeps out there. All right. So the first news, not well, not really not good news anyway. At least, do you recognise this chap here? Do you recognise him? No. Well, Rio Ferdinand does. He says that he understands that the decision taken by Charlie Patino to reportedly leave Arsenal in the summer. Yes, he decided to leave his boyhood club, Arsenal. It was reported on Monday that the 19-year-old, who's been on loan at Blackpool this season, has chosen to bid farewell to his boyhood club. Now, Ferdinand went on to say that I think he's a serious player. He spoke on another platform. I'm not going to mention the platform's name. I think with the ball, there's been no doubt whether he's technically ridiculous. Obviously, Arsenal wanted to trigger a clause that they could keep him, and he signs another extension until 2025. I think it's a testament to the kid. I think you kids, it's a big point in their career. Sometimes when a club offers you a deal, it's not always the best case scenario to stay and wait and wait and wait. I think sometimes when you do go out on loan, you get that taste of playing men's football and in front of fans, stadiums. And to think you're going back and play under 23 football, sometimes it's like, I can't go back to that. So, Charlie Patino, if it is true that he will be leaving Arsenal, during the summer, I can only wish him all the very, very best. I can only make an assumption or assume that he's probably seeing what's happening at Arsenal. Young players maybe just waiting and waiting and waiting and not getting the opportunity. Miguel Aziz. And then only for other players to be signed by Arsenal. Do you know who I'm talking about? Do you know what Fabio Vieira? Now, you might say, well, they're two different kind of players. When I've seen them, to me, they look similar players. One is our player, and the other one, he's our player. Surely we didn't have to spend the money. Surely we're going to give Pochettino an opportunity to see what it feels like playing in the first team. And I'm not just saying, a few minutes there and there. A game, two, maybe 3 games, and just see how it goes. One of our players, man, academy product. And then, bless his cotton socks, Fabio Vieira, he's short and then some, isn't it? And I'm not talking about his stature. I'm just talking about the quality is not there to play in the Premier League. Maybe in the Europa League, because some of you talk about Rob Holding, maybe his championship status, Edin Ketia, his champion, at his level there. But then maybe Fabio Vieira is not want to be playing in the Premier League. Maybe he probably needs to stick to playing in the Europa League or play in the lower leagues. Swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. So yeah, that's the first new segment there. Unfortunately, it appears that Pochettino will be leaving Arsenal at the end of this campaign, and playing with the club, man, with Blackpool. Yeah, he seems to be doing some good stuff over there, at least. The second news segment was about our manager. At least, Roy Keane was right all along about Mikel Arteta as comments on Arsenal crisis resurface. Now, Roy Keane was confident that Mikel Arteta deserved time at Arsenal, even when Chelsea put them to the sword last term, as calls grew for the Spaniard to be axed. The Blues were the second team to beat the Gunners last season after their opening night loss at Brentford. They were dominated by the West Londoners before they went to Man City 6 days later and lost 5-0. Do you remember that? Short memories, leaving them rooted to the bottom of the Premier League table. It was the club's worst start since 1954, and some began to question whether Mikel Arteta then begin his second full season as boss, how what it took to deliver at the club he previously played at. Now, he told Sky Sports, Arteta had 20 months. I'd give him a bit longer. You had to give the manager longer. We see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer having 2 or 3 years before he made progress. Jurgen Klopp 2, but it takes a little bit of time. Arsenal had a lot of very good potential young players, but it's just potential. It won't happen overnight, but the fans want to see signs of progress. Sometimes the fans want to hear we've got a project will be good in 2 or 3 years' time, or whatever. And if that's what the club are doing, buying young players, then you have to give them a chance. That's when you need your senior players to help these young kids along. And I don't think Arsenal have top quality senior players with good habits to help the young lads. I thought the fans stuck with them today. I think it's just talking about the other day, actually. Arsenal players tried, but they lacked leadership. There's a softness to them, and that's not a quick fix. It'll be their next week, or your good young players might get you out of jail one more time. But in the long term, there's a long way back for Arsenal. I'm not sure whether he's pinpointing or highlighting. I don't know. What is he saying there? Is it the fact that when you look at tough games, I mean really tough games when the opposition are bossing the game, not only tactically but the physicality. And I don't want to call players out, but Martin Odegaard, it's been rather anonymous. And I think Roy Keane is right to a certain extent in regards to the leadership. Again, the players who should know better, who are more experienced. A Thomas Partey, You know, Granit Xhaka losing their minds in the Man City game. It calls for cool, calm, collective heads in those situations there and show true leadership. True leadership doesn't come, like I said a minute ago, you're probably tired of me saying this. When, it's sunny, we're playing at the Emirates, we've got all our players, there's no injuries, no one's received a yellow card, no suspensions, and we're winning 3-0, not 2-0, but 3-0. No, it doesn't come in those moments there. True leadership comes when the chips are down and we're playing away from home and we've lost 2 goals inside 5-10 minutes. There have been suspensions and there's injuries. That's the time you need the leadership. The true character is revealed in those moments there. And I hold my hand up. I've been caught short, short-tempered, annoyance, when really in those situations there, it called for someone to be cool, calm, and collective. But it happens to the best of us. But I think Roy Keane is right. We don't have top quality leaders. You might say Jorginho, but in order, I think, for a player to be a leader, he's got to be at least be playing. Or do we need various voices on top of Mikel Arteta shouting from the sideline to the players? Once the players will cross that line, that is it. Leave it up to the players. But Roy Keane is right. We've afforded extra time or additional time or injury time to Mikel Arteta. Now we want to see major trophies. Well done to him. Kudos to him for getting out the deadwoods. Maybe you might say that a couple of troublemakers, I'm not going to mention the players' names there, but now, 5th last season, we're not quite there yet this season, and I don't think we're going to win the Premier League. That's just my opinion. And I've been saying that all along this season, from the beginning, middle, and now towards the end, I have remained consistently saying that I don't think Arsenal are going to win the Premier League. 2 words, Man City. Man City just... And you might think, oh, but yeah, what about they're in the Champions League? Oh, but what about the FA Cup final? Oh, top line manager. Top line manager experience. Top line manager experience and squad. Top line manager experience, squad depth. And he knows how to shuffle the pack. He knows how to get the best out of the players. If the players are not feeling it, you're out, man, because there's somebody else who can come in and do the job. Man City are a machine that, yeah. I think I'll leave it there. But you get my point. Roy Keane, I think he's right. Maybe 80% right. But that's Roy Keane for you. Anyhow, the third news segment is in regards to... let's have a look here. Yes, do you recognise this person? He's in the Chelsea jail, isn't he? Highly moderate verdict on Arsenal now makes sense as Chelsea staff faces Mikel Arteta tonight. Ooh. You remember Mihailo Mudryk? Yeah, he's going to be playing against Arsenal tonight, I think that's for sure, for the first time in his career this evening. And we'll go face to face with the manager who could have been playing Mikel Arteta wanted to sign the Ukrainian star in January, and comments made prior to his move to Chelsea now makes sense. You remember, all along he said, I love the way Arsenal plays. I want to sign for Arsenal. Is anybody listening to me? I want to sign for Arsenal. Well, his performance, I shouldn't laugh actually, because it happens again to the best of us. When we think we're the bee's knees, which means, we think we're the best of the best, we get chopped down so easily, so quickly. But I was commenting, I was responding to a comment that someone put after the show I did yesterday. I don't think I can find it actually, but the person was saying that, the Chelsea, it's going to be their best performance tonight. This is what's going to happen. Because sometimes we have a way of resurrecting players, opposition players. We have a way of resurrecting other clubs when they come and face us. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I can't remember who the guy's name was. You can probably see it now, innit? I just hope the stars are not aligning, man. Please, stars, don't align for tonight, 8 p.m. No, please. But Modric, or Mihailo Modric, I got a little tingling on the back of my neck. I'm thinking, oh my goodness. I just hope these guys don't turn up tonight. I hope it's going to be at the Emirates, 8 p.m. Mohamed, don't turn up. Frank Lampard, don't turn up, man. Chelsea, actually, don't turn up. Forfeit the game. We'll just take the points. What happens, actually, if anyone's watching now, what happens if the opposition team don't turn up? Do we get the points, or what happens? I'm just saying, man. Anyhow, we go onwards and upwards. Is there any more? Oh, yeah. I mean, I alluded to this at the beginning of the top, actually at the top of the show, that Arsenal women's were beaten last night by Wolfsburg women's team, and we had a team, our own team, the Thursday Night Crew team, who were representing. They went to the stadium, and unfortunately we just couldn't get the job done, and we were beaten in extra time, 5-4 on aggregate. Yeah, Wolfsburg crushed Arsenal's European dreams with a dramatic extra time win to reach the Champions League final for the 6th time. They faced competition favourites Barcelona in Eindhoven on June the 3rd. Pauline Bremer struck an 119th minute winner in front of a record crowd, apparently. Yeah. Anyway, so again, guys, make sure that you do tune into my peeps. This is the Thursday Night Crew. They'll be live and direct on Thursday night, 8 p.m, I do believe, and they'll be giving their thoughts about Arsenal women against Wolfsburg women's team there. And that is it. I've got to mention, actually, my brother will be doing a watch along later on this evening. He'll be kicking off at 7:45 later on this evening for the Arsenal versus Chelsea game. And make sure you join us. When I say us, I will be joining my brother, not for the whole of the game, but parts of the game. My brother will be hosting the majority of the watch along. So tune in for that. 7:45, Arsenal versus Chelsea. And I believe these are all the new segments coming running on this Tuesday show. You're probably thinking, yeah, why is Alex doing a live show on Tuesday? Well, I'm not at work because, you know, the teachers strike. So, yeah, there is no work to be done today. I'll be back at my school tomorrow. So enjoy this show here with me, man. Enjoy it. Just come and live chat. Let me know your thoughts about Arsenal women against Wolfsburg women. Your thoughts. If you went to the game yesterday, and if you did meet up with Ange and Thursday Night Crew, and yeah, let me know your thoughts about the game tonight, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Anyhow, shake it off. I need to go into our Twitter feed and see if there's been any comments there. Let's have a look. Right, I see the photo of the Thursday Night Crew being now tweeted on Twitter. So let me give that a like and recirculate or retweet. There we go, boom. But there's no comments in regards to the show here. I will be meeting some other contributors who are traveling a very long way. They're not traveling specifically to meet me. No, they're coming to see the game. The game, you'll find out. But because they're going to be traveling around England, I thought, you know what? We might as well just go and see Alex. I think, oh, right, okay. So look out for that one. You know what? Let me go into a live chat because I've been waffling for too long. for too long. And I also need to check out the poll. Now, what was the poll question that we have done of late? I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. And I believe it was a prediction for the game tonight. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Or Chelsea. Or Chelsea. And we have received just less than a day ago, it's telling me 23 hours ago, predictions versus Chelsea, choose only one. Wow, 821 votes. Thank you for that. 26 thumbs up. There's been 7 comments. So I've not responded to all the comments there. But these how the numbers have fallen. So 7% of the votes have said it's going to be a draw. It might well be, you never know. 11% say it's going to be a win for Chelsea. That might change. And 81% say it's going to be a win for Arsenal. I just hope so. I hope so. All right, now let's read the comments in the live chat and see who has joined us on this show over here. Right. Ange, the First Lady, Canal 4 TV says, like Charlie and understand his reasons and truly hope it works out for him. And I echo those thoughts as well, Ange. I blame the curse of Arteta with the City game, but yes, agree to a degree because we have seen it with our previous matches. Yeah. No, I don't, and we had a good run. Tamina Ahmed says Arsenal will smash Chelsea 6-0, Alex. Tamina, but I think your predictions haven't been right. Have you been right? Because like all your predictions that I can remember, we're gonna smash Liverpool, we're gonna smash West Ham like 8-0, we're gonna beat Southampton like 4-0. All these have been like 8-0, 6-0, or 8. Your predictions, bro. I hope your predictions right today. Okay, I'll be checking back. I'll be calling you and say, hey, bro, man, you got that prediction wrong. All right, I'm joking. I'm joking. Any Arsenal transfer news, please? Do you know what I'm going to do? Well, I've been doing it anyway. Pre-recorded videos. I don't do transfer news really when I'm coming live. I'm sorry, Tamina. Sorry. City will. I mean, I'll tell you what, Tamina. I'll give you that. You're 110% behind Arsenal. Come rain or shine, we're going to beat them. We're going to win the Premier League. You know, we're going to go to America and we're going to beat them. And who's them? I don't know. But I give you that, man. City will lose all of their games that they have left. That's not going to happen. City will bottle the Premier League title. Well, let's hope. That's the spirit. All right, okay. West Ham smashed City 4-0. Yeah, but we didn't beat West Ham. That's the point I'm trying to make. We did not beat West Ham. Let's forget about what they have to do, the games they have. Let's focus on what we have and what we need to do. Chelsea will lose again. John Nagisa Guna, good morning, says morning Gunas. A pigeon has just... I tell you what, it must be something in the air. Because I had my car washed. It was my wife's idea. Because I prefer just to wash the car, you know, my hand, the water and bucket and the soap spuds and what have you. My wife says, no, we'll pay. I said, all right, okay. So we went to Wood Green. Those of you know Wood Green shopping mall. In the parking at the top, they've got the car valet. Car valet, that's a posh word for clean. Car cleaners. So I said, look, yeah, fella, there you go. I said, how long is it going to take? He said, well, how long do you want it? I said, well, we're in no rush. He said, right, okay, an hour and a half. I said, an hour and a half. Okay, yeah. So went shopping, had breakfast, did some more shopping. They carrying the bags. Had something else to eat. Then eventually went to the car, picked up the car. The car, I mean, I paid £20. The car looked clean, but not pristine. I was thinking, but you miss a part there, you miss a spot there. I said, don't tell your wife that because you won't be happy. But she said, they've missed a spot. I said, but we only paid £20. Cut a long story short, drive the car to my mum's house. Went to visit my mum briefly. Came out, what happened? A bird had pooped on the car, John. A bird pooped on a newly cleaned car. I thought, bing, you know what? It's good luck. It's good luck. And my wife said, yeah, it's good luck. Because you know what happened after that? Well, previous, I had got a parking ticket. And yesterday I said, you know what? I need to pay that ticket. Went into the system, Barnet, PCN, put in the reg and the PCN number. They wouldn't go in. When I looked, it said, this ticket, this parking ticket has been cancelled. I thought, oh, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Thank you, bird. Oh. So, having a bird pooing you is apparently good luck. Are they related? Because that ticket I got last month. That parking ticket I got last month. And that bird pooing was just the weekend. So, I don't know. Are they both related? But I'm going to say yes. It's good luck, man. It's good luck, John. The team what? No, I can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. Emerson Rowe going to Aston Villa, meeting up with his old manager, Unai Emery. If that is true, I'm not going to speculate whether it is because I've not read that anywhere. But again, it could be the frustration that Smith Rowe, talented player, but talent is nothing if you can't get to show your talent. And if it is true he's going, he might be leaving Arsenal to go to Aston Villa, then I wish him good luck. But I'm not confirming that because I've not read that anywhere. The women were warriors and lack of depth. Oh, right. Cost us so big, spend big in the summer. But I tell you what, Ange, because I was watching bits of it, listened to bits of it in the car yesterday when I was driving back with the missus. And did we not go 2-0 up? I'm sure you'll tell us on Thursday night, I'm sure. But didn't Arsenal ladies go 2-0 up? I was thinking, what's it about Arsenal? Twos. What's it about the twos? 2-0 up. The twos of twos, the twos and the twos. But yeah, again, I'm sure you'll tell us, enlighten us on a Thursday night show. John says, I see it. The twos. What's going on, man? The twos. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 2. Solidarity to the teachers. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, in my school, I can't mention the school's name. If the teacher believes in the cause, because if you strike, you don't get paid. I'm thinking if the teacher believes in that cause and wants to suffer the consequences, then so be it. I'm going to back the teachers. I'll back the teachers. I mean, I work for an agency. Am I going to get paid today? No, I'm not. So I'll be willingly, stand with the teachers on the picket line. Actually, I should be on the picket line now. But if the teacher believes in the cause, pay rise, better, pay conditions, then so be it. Suffer the consequences. But I am side by side with the teachers. I mean, I've been working in schools for how many years? Donkey's years. And a good friend of mine, he is a teacher. But we also work through an agency. So if he doesn't work, he also doesn't get paid. But solidarity, man, absolutely. My gal has gone in and it's her first day, but yes, back the teachers. Super positive, man. As I got beef with people saying we have bottled the title. We haven't. We just weren't good enough. Yeah, I think I saw that on Twitter. I think you and John. What is it, man? You like a battle, don't you? You like going to battle people. Best thing is, man, the best silence for that. Sorry, the best answer is just silence. Don't get caught up in that, man. But anyhow, anywho, we need good luck. We need a big piece of poo to land in the Emirates, not on my car. Praise the Lord. As I feel your pain in regards to the car and the book. Thank you for that, John, man. Alex, I'm joking about he's not ever leaving. You don't know. You don't know. You know, young players, as far as we know, they want to play. They want to play. You know, and when you're thinking you still got me in the under 23s, but you know, I'm like 27, 28. You know, if alarm bells don't go off then, they will never go off. Yeah, you got me playing in the under 21s, but I'm like 27, 28. Man, I need to go. I've got to find somewhere else to play. So, you might be joking about Emerson Throw. Charlie Pochettino, man, again, a report says that, from at least from a Ferdinand, a real Ferdinand's opinion, players, they think, you want me to come back and play in the under 21s? I've just been playing against men, be it that's been, in the Championship or League One. I want to continue that experience. I don't want to continue the under 21s. See you later. Have you seen a crazy Chelsea fan? I hope she's in the mud tonight. No, I haven't. To be honest, with Twitter, albeit that, I've met some wonderful people that is, on Twitter. Beyond that, I just use it just to drip feed that we're going live and nothing more than that. I mean, people have said, "Oh, we're going to follow you," and that's fine, but I don't dig too deep in Twitter. Yeah. A crazy fan embarrassing herself. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. Yeah, people are going to be people, man. People are just going to be people. That's all I can say. Wonton Soup has entered the live chat. So I could end up like Wilshere. Keeping him is a big risk if we get a good offer for him. And I'm a fan of his, but we have to be ruthless. Wonton Soup going to want you. Do you know what? It's like when you have these kind of views. Again, two people are not alike. We're under this massive umbrella that says the Arsenal at the front. But it doesn't mean that we all have the same opinions. We all have different opinions, and that's fine. But the point I want to make, Wonton, is that I've been saying this for the longest time, that we have to be ruthless. And when I was talking about Lacazette needs to go, even Aubameyang needs to go, and people say, "Oh, excuse me, what do you mean?" I said, no player can be bigger than Arsenal. If the players are showing a little bit of resistance to what's going on, what the manager is asking them, what the coach asks them to do, find other players who are better in the mentality. Yeah, you can have the talent. The talent's a talent, is a talent. But your mentality has to be the first requisite if you want to play for the Arsenal. Not a talent, your mentality. What kind of mentality do you have? I don't know. What do you mean mentality? What does mentality mean? Well, let's put it this way. I'm going to ask you to run around the pitch until I say stop. Yeah? Do it. Run around the pitch. Do I have to? I'm asking you to run around the pitch. Runs around the pitch. You get a youngster who's less talented, but we're still going to question his mentality. All right? Youngster, you want to play for Arsenal? Yeah, of course. I want to play for Arsenal. Do whatever it takes to play for Arsenal. All right, youngster. I'm asking you to run around the pitch until I say stop. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Now, mind you, it's raining, it's cold. The first player you ask who's experienced says, forget it, man. Does 2 rounds, says, I'm out of here, man. Gets onto the phone to his agents, I'm out. I'm not interested. Meanwhile, the youngster, you know what? He's out. He hasn't given up, but he's still doing his best. He's on his 10th round now. He hasn't questioned the manager once because he trusts in the manager. And that's what I'm calling mentality. No matter what people say, no matter the external forces, whatever they say or what weather is there, you're still determined to get the job done. In fact, you might be questioning the sanity of the manager, but the manager's asked you to do something. The first guy says, after 2 runs, I'm out of here. I'm done, man. But the youngster, it doesn't have to be a youngster, but we're using we're framing it like that. The youngster is just running around. That's what I call the positive mentality. When the chips are down, you want players to say, right, roll up the arm sleeves. We're in this together, guys. Let's huddle around. You know, we're 2 goals down. We're still in this. I believe in you guys. We're going to get this done. No matter what happens, we're going to fight for this. That's the first requisite of a mentality. Yeah, bring your gold, your what's it, frankincense, but do you have the right mentality? And that's why I said Arsenal have to be ruthless. We don't have any time for liking the player and saying, oh, he looks so wonderful or she looks so brilliant. If the player's not performing, you've got to drop the player or players. If they don't want to tug the line, the direction that we're going in, you've got to be ruthless and sell them. This is why we've been in this position for how many years? Got to be ruthless. Love Emerson Rowe, love, what's the other player, Martin. But if it comes to a point when these players are not performing, we've got to be ruthless. Now, it might be the player might say, in actual fact, I'm out of here. Right? I don't believe the club is ambitious enough. I'm out of here. And I'm referencing that dialogue there because my legend, Liam Brady, said it himself. He left to go to play Juventus 1979 because he believed the club wasn't ambitious enough. He didn't get sold because, I forgot the manager, his name now. He said, you know what, in actual fact, Mr. Liam Brady, nah, he's not good enough. Nah, we're going to say him. No, Liam Brady said, you know what, I want out. And left Arsenal. He left Arsenal to go and play for Juventus because he didn't believe the club had the ambition to win the league. Boom. Mentality has to come first before anything else there. Positive mentality. Here endeth my rant. Yeah. Oh, what's happened here? What's happened here? Let's remove this. And it says Twitter is a minefield. Yeah. I'm not going there, man. I'm not going there. Let's hope Chelsea are in the mud. In the mud, Rick. Oh, that's a good one, John. Guna Matters, Glenwin. Have you sent me the video? Let's see. Have you sent me the video, Glenwin? Or is it still... Actually. Yes, you have. Thank you. So that's a video that'll be coming up a little bit later on today. Glenwin, Monday midday show video. Forget about that, man. Forget about that. And so you are talking my language. Yeah, but you know what? Like I said, we're under the same umbrella of Arsenal. The same umbrella that says the Arsenal. Oh, is it this way? The Arsenal. But we have different opinions, man. And it's good. It's good. But for me, the club has to be ruthless. And I give plaudits to Mikel Arteta for what he's done so far. All the things, galvanizing now the fan base. We're almost as one. There's still a lot more to be done there. Big, gallon of glue to bring everyone together and stick together. That's been down to him. because the players were seeing what he's trying to do, and we have seen what he's trying to do. But now you got to go up another level, a few more levels. We want Arsenal to win major honours. It's not only about, oh, you know what, the manager's doing a great job, doing a fantastic job on the pitch. When are we winning the trophy? I love what he's done. He's got rid of that player or these players or those players. He's probably even changed the kit, the training regime. I love it, but when are we going to win major honours? I want to know. When's that going to happen? Because at the end of the day, and when I say this, people are going to click off. Clicking. You compare Mikel Arteta's cabinet so far to a more experienced manager, it's not comparable, isn't it? It's not comparable. Because when he ends up, his managerial career, he's going to want to look at his cabinet and say, I won this when I was with this club. I won this trophy when I was with that other club. We didn't win anything in that season, but I've won all these trophies. It's not only about managing. You've got to be able to win major honours. And that's why, you look at the 80s and 90s, a little bit of the noughties. Who were the teams competing with those managers? It was Arsene Wenger and Fergie. Look at their trophy cabinets. Serial winners. Serial winners. Oh. All right, yeah, video done. Yes. I have said this in there as well. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Dun dun dun. It's maybe what hurt Wenger the most in the end was his loyalty to the players and staff. He became a father in the end. Yeah, I don't know whether longevity had something to do with that. Where you stay in a position for such a long time, you get comfortable. People get comfortable with you. Next thing you know, you're out and you're thinking, hey, what happened, man? What happened? You didn't acclimatize. You didn't augmentate. You didn't change. You didn't evolve. But then I blame the board. We'll never see an Arsene Wenger at Arsenal again. It's not going to happen. 20 odd years, I mean, that's a marriage and then some. But the board, have a responsibility to make sure that we are evolving, and whoever's at the helm, i.e. the manager, is also able to adapt and evolve. But loyalty, man, can only go so far. Have to be ruthless. These are our assets. Yeah, I think we refer to the players as our assets. No, they're human beings, man. They're human beings. But if the person is not performing to a certain level that you ask them to perform, then we have to be ruthless. We don't have no time for, oh, you know what, he's such a good player. When he first came at age 7, he's now 35 now. We can't come, please. Have to be ruthless. Right. I believes that we is finished. We're done. Before I do finish this one, I need to kind of double check on the poll. The poll question has been predictions for the game tonight versus Chelsea. 8 p.m. kickoff. Yeah, my brother and I gotta be there supporting my brother, innit? You can also support his watch along. 7:45 UK time, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Yes, so the prediction poll is now at 828 votes. Thank you, people, for that. We now have 8 comments. Well, thank you for that. 27 thumbs up. Let's aim for the base line, which is 50 thumbs up on this one. And the numbers haven't changed. 7% believe it's going to be a draw. 11% believe it's going to be a win for Chelsea, and 81% believe it's going to be a win for Arsenal. Yeah, may the pigeon god poop on my head. For good luck. We're going to need some good luck, man. We're going to need everything. Oh, dearie me. All right, last. There is no way we will win anything if the manager is not ruthless. But I won't say too much. No, say it, man. Say it loud and proud. Say it loud and proud. Wonton Soup, good show, brother. Thank you for that. Wonton, absolutely. Just thank you. Thank you very much. Mentality. Mentality before talent. I'm telling you, man. That has to come first. But I'm talking like I've been a scout. I've never scouted. Actually, I have. I have headhunted a couple of times, looking for that kind of profile person to work for me and my sister. I mean, we still have our company, but yeah. Headhunter. Anyhow, people, thank you for joining me in this show over here. Again, guys, do not forget. Don't forget. Later on tonight, 7:45. It's going to be the watch along with my brother. Yeah, aka Raz, aka Mad Dog Ralph. Oh, dearie me. Some of the names, man. Also, follow me in the next hour. We'll be dropping on Canal 4 TV. Will be, yes, the brother with the mostest. Guna Matters. No, it's Glenwyn, aka Guna Matters. Check out the video coming in an hour's time on Canon 4 TV. Canon 4 TV? Well, this has been Canon 4 TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.